In a quick video, let's compare assessments with DPIA, the Data Processing Impact Assessment, how they are different and where is DPIA more useful. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. And as I said, we talk about how do you differentiate or where does DPIA come over the normal assessments. The common thing that most organizations have started approaching is that they look at everything as same approach for whatever they do. DPI used everywhere. Not a bad idea. It's an extension to assessments. So you can't say that DPI should not be used, but that extra effort may not be required, and that's what you need to evaluate depending on your environment. No assessment at all or DPI only, both are not the good situations. You need to do risk-based thinking. So assessment is definitely required. That's what we spoke about in the last video also. So an assessment which is practical evaluation of what processes are you using and what are the risks of those processes. Are they fine-tuned enough? Are there any exceptions? Can they be redesigned to ensure that the exceptions are taken care of and the team on field does not need to spend too much time on deciding or redeciding regularly in the system? That's what an assessment is. Quick, flexible, but focusing on key risks, and therefore either altering the processes or adding new technologies, new processes in the system to avoid those risks. And assessments are action oriented. And when it comes to DPIA, they're also action oriented, but they come up with a bit more higher responsibility. They want you to define exactly who owns what and what ownership of responsibility, what level of responsibility, and what level of actions being taken. Decisions must be defensible. Accountability becomes visible in this case, and risk acceptance is explicitly defined. There are no gaps, right? Risk is accepted clearly, explicitly. That's what is DPIA. It is more recommended for high risk areas. What are the high risk areas? High risk areas when you are handling sensitive personal information. Special category of information where the misuse of that information can harm the individual, his financials, his biometrics, his healthcare. They are the high risk kind of personal information. So need to be a bit more careful, right? High risk need DPIA. Sensitive information needs more careful understanding. That is why they are marked separately. And therefore, the term significant data fiduciary with respect to the Indian context becomes significant over here. So anyone who is dealing with large volumes, anyone who is dealing with highly sensitive information, need to make sure that a DPIA is done there regularly. Scale and sensitivity both matter in this case. So that's about a quick difference discussion between assessment and DPIA. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.